Last video we saw about how to represent data using range, mean, median and mode. And there is yet another way of representing the data in a pictorial form. The one is, you must have learnt about pictograph in your earlier classes and bar graph in 6th standard. You know how to plot a bar graph. For this 7th standard, you are going to see about double bar graph. Before going into the exercise, I will just explain you what is a bar graph and what is a double bar graph. Bar graph definition. It is a representation of numbers using bars of uniform width. So you will be given a data where you are going to draw a rectangular bars which have got a uniform width. Double bar graph. You will have two kinds of data given where you are going to compare the two types of data at the same time and plot the graph. Helps to compare two collections of a data at a time. Now moving on to the exercise 3.3. The performance of students in first term and second term. Draw a double bar graph choosing an appropriate scale. The subject is given for first term and second term and the marks for each subject is given. English, Hindi, Maths, Science and Social. The first term marks are these and the second term marks are these. You are supposed to plot a double bar graph. And at the bottom of the thing, you have a series of questions which you are going to answer. In which subject has the child improved his performance? So the maximum improvement in which subject you can see it from the tabular column, or we will go to the graph, we will plot it and come to the questions. Okay, before going to plot this one, the first and foremost thing what you have to do is telling the scale. You have to know what a scale is. Scale, normally you have x-axis and y-axis in your graph. I will show the graph sheet. So all of you know what a graph sheet is. So at the bottom you will draw a x-axis. This line is called the x-axis and this line is called as the y-axis. Where the x-axis and y-axis meet is called as the origin and we have to mark it as 0. Now you have to see the data. Find out which value is the greatest. So in our question, the greatest value is 95. So I will put the readings according to it. So I am taking the scale to be 1 unit is equal to 10 marks. So 10 I will make subdivisions. So the scale is 1 unit is equal to 10 marks. Now, English he has scored 67 and 70. The first term he has scored 67 and in the second term he or she has got 70 marks. So now I am going to plot it. The small divisions which you have inside the graph is all you are going to consider as 1 unit. So this one will be 11, 12, 13, 14 and the small subdivision the broad line, that is 15. Next 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Now I am supposed to plot 67. So as I said, the small line which is in the middle between 60 and 70 is 65. So 66 and 67. So what you have to do is you have to draw a line. 67. Sorry, it should not come down. 67 this is. Next, second term he has scored 70. So 70 will be easy for you to plot. You are going to plot on the same line. However you do your bar graph, only things you are going to draw double. Two bars. Okay, now this is first term and this is second term for the marks in English. So you will write it here as English. Okay, next Hindi they have scored 72 in the first term and 65 in the second term. So 72, 70, 1 and 2. Okay, Hindi 72 and for second term you have got 65. Then in Maths, first term you have got 88, and in the second term they have got 95. And science 81, 85. Social science 73 and 75. I hope all of you know how to plot the bar graph, but only thing you have to draw two graphs simultaneously along with overlapping one another. So now to differentiate between one term and the second term, I have shaded the second term with the pencil. That's it. These all represent second term, and the empty bars represent the first term. So as I told you how scale is important, the same way key is also important. So first term it is just a bar, and second term with the shaded. So first term and second term. Now going on to the questions. I hope you are clear with the graph. Now the questions. In which subject has the child improved his performance? So 67, 70, 72, 65. Only in maths he has got a very good performance. So you write it as maths. In which subject is the improvement the least compared to all the other subjects which he has got very least marks in? Social science. Has the performance gone down in any subject, they are asking. So in all English 3 marks he has got higher, here 65, 95, 85. So only in Hindi he has got the least, and his performance has gone very down badly. Fifth sum. Consider this data collected. Favorite sports: cricket, basketball, swimming, hockey and athletics are given. They are given how many of them are watching it and how many of them are participating in it. He is asking you to draw a bar graph choosing an appropriate scale. So I have taken the unit to be 100 sports. So 100 subdivisions I have taken. Here you have got the least value to be 105 and the highest value to be 1240. So I am drawing it till 1500. And the rest two questions, it's there, you are going to do it as a homework. Okay, as I said, I have taken the scale to be 100. So, all the small lines are going to be 10 units. So, 110, 120 and the middle line between 100 and 200 is going to be 150. So, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 like that. Now, watching. How many of them like to watch cricket is 1240. So, 1240. And how many of them I like to participate is 620. Children, as I have drawn it in sketch, it is not going to be very minute, this one. Please do not draw it with sketch. Use only pencils. The graph, for you to have a clarity purpose, I have drawn the graph with the sketch. Please don't draw it with sketch and make your work an untidy one. Please children. Next, basketball. 470 of people like to watch and 320 people like to participate. And in swimming 510 and 320. And hockey 430 and 250. Athletics 250 and 105 people like to participate. Now as I said, after finishing that, you have to give a key. For participating I have shaded the same however I have done the previous sum. Here watching is just an empty bar and for participating I have shaded. That's all children. With this your data handling chapter is over. So start doing it and your notes will be given in a form of a document. You can see that and copy it in your classwork. Please do use graph sheets. If you have your graph sheet of last year, graph notebook of the last year, take only 2 sums I have given. Take 2 graph sheets, work it out in the graph sheet and pin it in your classwork. Thank you children.